Hello future welders, we're back here with another video from AmeriArc Welding Academy. Today's video is going to be on D1.1 open butt MIG root with flux core all the way out. This is a standard D1.1 test. We will be using 035 MIG wire, 75-25 gas. Let's get our plates tacked up and ready to go. So we have our plates prepped up. Now we're going to make a 532 gap using our spacer wire. And we're going to tack on our runoff plates so we can have full penetration from top to bottom. So when we done with this, he gonna know how to weld and we gonna know how to record. So we got our piece all tacked up. Right now we're ready to start welding. We have our 532 gap. We're running MIG. We're gonna do an open butt MIG root. And let's get started. We're just going to go left to right. Right down this bevel. You always want to stay on the leading edge of the puddle. And you want to go from bevel edge to bevel edge. Knife edge, left to right, left to right. And you're just pretty much walking your cup down. Staying on the leading edge. Take your time. If you pull that gun down too fast, what's going to happen is you're going to shoot whiskers inside your bevel. This is a very easy process. You're just going left to right, left to right. All right, so now we have our root pass in. We're going to move over to our flux core, hot, fill, and cap. Right now, we're welding 045 wire. We're using 75-25 on the gas, and we're running amps around 24.5 volts, and our wire speed is around 120. Let's get started with our first pass. Big thing to look out for here is don't grind your root pass. Once your root pass is in, we're going to run the flux core, and we're gonna burn out anything in there. We got a pretty clean root pass. I like it, I like how it came out. And we're gonna go right into our flux core. Gonna go from bevel to bevel. You wanna stay out of the middle because you do not wanna blow through. Flux core runs pretty hot. The middle will take care of itself. I'm just going from bevel wall to bevel wall, working my way up in one continuous motion. So we got our first pass in. Let's get it cleaned up. All right, check that out. So we just finished our hot pass with flux core. We're gonna run one more weave pass and see where we're at from there. We're running this flux core all the way up, pausing in the corners, going from left to right. I like to hold my gun exactly 90 degrees. so I could get good gas coverage. I have about a 3/4 1/2 inch stick out. Wow, I just got stuck. Go from left to right, pausing in the corners, all the way up. Now we're going to clean it up and check it out. All right, I'm satisfied. I like how that came out. Now, we're gonna run some stringer passes right now because we see that our bevel is a little wide. We don't want to deposit too much metal and spread it across. So I say we run about 2 stringers on the inside before we cap. We're gonna go from the bevel edge to the middle. And remember, we're not gonna point the gun. I pretty much keep the gun straight. And I just go from the bevel edge to the center of that previous weave pass. This is dual flux core wire, which means it's gas and self-shielded. That's our first stringer bead. Let's clean it up and take a look. So we're gonna run one more pass to the right of this bead. What we did here is we tried to make sure we left our bevel edge because our bevel edge is our guide. If you have a perfectly straight bevel edge, you have a pretty much a guide to follow. That way you don't have to take a grinder and create a guideline. Let's go with our next pass. So we're filled out. Now we're gonna get ready to cap. There you have it. Here's our finished product. Came out pretty decent. Always room for improvement, but these are all the things you can learn here at AmeriArc Welding Academy. Reach out to us, and I'll see you next time.